Hey guys, I'm Greg Builds, and welcome to this Minecraft build tutorial. On this episode, we're going to create a modern house, but this modern house will use easy to gather materials. As I know most modern houses use quartz, concrete, and other expensive materials, however, with this one, we'll make it out of stone and wood, which will make it much easier to obtain a modern house earlier in game, if you're playing in survival mode. Now this house has a wraparound porch, a large downstairs area that includes a fireplace, as well as a large bedroom/work area up top, as well as a rooftop deck. Now this build is broken down into 10 steps, and without further ado, let's start the build. Now here's a complete list of the materials you'll need to build this modern house. Also, this entire build project will require a 21 block by 20 block area spacing, and I marked my area with different color wool blocks. And this will determine how much space we need to build the house, and it'll help indicate and orientate what is the front, back, left, and right side of the house. Step 1. First, let's make the base. We'll need 156 birch planks and 54 stone blocks. At the back left corner of the outline, move up 4 spaces. Then over 4 more additional grass blocks. Then make a 15 wide stone block row. Then add 13 additional stone blocks here. And this will make the side a total of 14 blocks wide. Then connect back around. And we can fill in the center with birch planks. Step 2. Next, let's make the walls. We'll need 142 stone blocks, 124 white glass panes, and 2 spruce doors. To start, make a 4 tall glass pane column, and add a stone block on top. Then we can add another block next to that, and 4 glass panes down below as well. Then we can make a column out of stone blocks that is 5 tall on the other side. And then we can connect the row at the 5th block up all the way across. Then add in a stone column here. Then we can add in a door, and another column on this side of the door. And we can alternate every other space with glass panes and stone blocks. And if white dye is too hard to gather in survival, you can always use regular glass panes instead of white glass panes. Then for the other side wall, we can add 5 additional stone blocks. And fill up flush with the other wall. And that will be 6 blocks total on the outside view of the wall. Then we can add a stone column that's 5 tall in the corner, and connect along the 5th block up. And we can fill underneath with glass panes. Then for the front wall, we can add 4 glass panes with a stone block on top. Then repeat with another stone block on top and 4 glass panes below that. Then add a stone column. Then a door. Another column next to that. And we can connect the top row with stone as well and fill underneath with glass panes. Then we can work on the last wall. Add 4 glass panes in the corner, with a block on top. Then connect the top as well, and we can add 4 glass panes here on this side. Then we can add a 2 wide stone column. Then we can make a 2 wide glass pane column. And we can alternate this pattern until we finish the side wall. Step 3. Next was adding the side porch. We'll need 56 birch planks, 15 birch stairs, 18 stone brick wall sections, 85 stone blocks, and 27 birch gates. To start, add 2 blocks on top of the 5th block up, and then we can extend to the side and pass the side by 3 blocks. Then let's do the same for the back side. And make sure to overhang past the side by 3 blocks as well. Then we can fill in the 3 rows. Then we can add in stone columns. Then add in a stone block here. Then birch planks, and we can add in birch stairs. Then we can add in stairs that line up with the windows. Then we can add 2 birch blocks and alternate again, adding in more stairs. And make sure each set of stairs line up with the window panes behind them. And we can add stairs at the back as well. And fill in the remaining openings with birch planks. Then let's add stone brick wall sections in between for detail. Now after that, we can add in birch gates. And this will add detail to the deck. And make sure to leave the end corners up top open. Now, if you don't like the look of the gates, you can always add glass panes up here, fence posts instead, or you could add any other decorative trim piece that you prefer up here. But I like the look of the birch gates, so I'm going to use the birch gates for my design. Step 4. Next was to add in the stairs and second floor. We'll need 10 birch stairs and 151 diorite blocks. To start, let's head inside. And at the front right corner, we can leave 1 birch plank of space and add in a stair. Then let's add an upside down stair behind it. and we can continue up until we are flush with the stone exterior wall. Then up here, we can add in diorite blocks for the floor, and make sure to leave enough head clearance for the stairway. Step 5. Next is the second floor walls and roof. We'll need 2 spruce doors, 44 white glass panes, and 168 birch planks. To start, let's head up to the second floor. Then up here, we can place 4 birch planks on the stone edge. Then at the corner, we can extend out to the front. Then make the front a total of 7 blocks wide. Then make the inner side 7 blocks wide as well. And here's a diagram of the upper walls for extra help. Then we could build up the walls. And we can start by adding in a 2x2 window on this end, as well as 2 doors. And then we can continue building the window layout just like this. Step 6. Next was adding support columns around the house. We'll need 28 stone blocks, 38 glass panes, and 42 sandstone wall sections. To start, let's add sandstone wall sections in between the columns at the front of the house. Then on the sides, make sure to leave enough room to access the side porch. Then we can add in stone blocks over here. And we can repeat this process, adding in columns along the front, as well as columns on the side. Now, for the side over here, only add a total of 4 columns. Then we can add a row of stone blocks along the back. And then we can add in glass panes along the edge of the house. and this will wrap around all the way to the front side.
Step 7. Next was to add in the chimney. We'll need 32 bricks, 4 brick stairs, and 1 stone brick wall section. At the right side of the house, make a row that's 5 bricks wide. And we can make it 2 layers tall. Then we can place stairs in the corners. And we can add a column of 6 bricks tall in the center. Then we can add stairs at the corners here and add up a single wide column that is 4 blocks tall. And we can add a stone brick wall section on top, and this will be the chimney flue. Then we can head inside and clear a 2x2 area for a fireplace spot. Step 8. Next up is the roof, and we'll need 208 stone slabs and 15 white glass blocks. Start by placing the stone slabs at the top of the birch walls, and overhang the stone slabs past the walls by one space all the way around. And then once finished with the stone slab roof, we can add in skylights. And I'm going to place white glass blocks in the roof to let in light. But you can always avoid this step if you don't like the look of the skylights in the roof. Step 9. Next is the landscaping. We'll need 58 oak leaves. Now for this step, I'm going to place oak leaves around all sides of the house, as I like the look of the leaves, making it look like bushes up against the house. Also, I'm going to remove the wool building outline, as we don't need that anymore. And I'm going to replace my outline with grass. Now to finish off this step, I'm going to use a shovel and make pathways around my steps. Step 10. Lastly is the interior. Now the house is completed and you can decorate the way you prefer. However, I'll quickly show you a walkthrough of how I did my interior. And if you want to decorate your space the same way I did mine, you can always pause the video and build a similar design for your modern house. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions about the build or would like to leave some feedback, I would love to hear it. Also, make sure to subscribe, because I create build tutorials just like this one every week. I'll catch you in the next one. Later guys! Want more build tutorials? I have many other playlists that might interest you on my channel. Make sure to check them out.